Good morning, CUBSTERS. It's almost 3 in the morning. And I just went through an ordeal, and I made my parents go through an ordeal because I'm a child. Alright, so, earlier in the day, I was like, if anything is there and anything wants to choke me, then, I'm down for that. I wouldn't even be mad. And I was like, alright, so, nothing happened. Disappointing, but wouldn't be the first time. And then, so, I'm in bed chilling, and I went, was talking to myself because quarantine, and also, I'm my only friend at the moment. And so, I was like, I think that all humans have one fear, and it's all based down on one factor, which is the unknown. I said humans don't like not having control, because in the dark you're completely vulnerable, you don't know where anything is. And after I finished talking, because I had a whole rant, sorry, I'm up in you guys' face. I'm just really freaked out by this whole thing happening. Alright, so, I finished my whole spiel about humans and the unknown and whatever, and so I'm some people try to use night lights, but whenever we are escaping darkness and going into a safe space with light, we run. We go up those stairs, or, we run and slam the door shut, because we're scared of something being in the space with us that we don't know is there. And then I heard, a weird noise, and then I felt something, slam, and then I heard my fan making this, clicking sound, and at first it was, happening, 2 times back to back, you know what I mean? But it was, bam, 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 constant. And so I started praying, which, if you know me, you know I am not religious at all. I do not. I was so scared, I started praying. There's only been one other time, I think, or maybe not, that I started praying when I was terrified, which was when I went to, a fair type deal situation, and I got on unstable rides, and I was very scared. So I started praying to God, any God that would listen. It didn't even have to be the one I was raised under. Yeah, so I started praying in my head, which was a lot. And then, when I was praying, the ticking reduced down to only happening one time back to back. So it was so instead of going da 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 da, now it was. So, and then my bed stopped shaking, and as it continued, the bed, I heard something another noise, it not the fan, because the fan was still going, clicking the whole time. So I was like, oh my god. And then, so I heard this other sound, and I'm just as if something had gone, I don't know, it fell. And I was ew, I don't know. So anyway, so I was my fan has never made this sound before. My first instinct is, when I heard the sound before the fan started making a weird sound, is I just pulled the blankets over my head, because, like I said, I am a child. So Anyway, I so anyway, I I was just like hiding under my blankets like a child, and I was scared because I was thinking about all the things that could be out there to choke me and kill me or whatever, do whatever they please. And I you know, so anyway, so I start screaming after a while because I'm like, you know, I'm like, I don't care. I just need somebody to hear me. And so I like call for my mom and dad, and they don't even hear me until like I cupped my hands, and then I just screamed one last time like without my hands cupped, and then my dad came in. So then he was like what the fuck is wrong? Oh wait, demonetize. So he was like, what's wrong? Because he came in and he didn't even turn on the lights. I'm like, turn on the lights. And then I took my blanket off my face, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry for waking you up. That was so dumb. I was just like, I was like, did you have a bad dream? And I was so embarrassed. I was like, I was crying. I was like, kind of. I was awake the whole time. And so I told him about it, and he was like, well, you need to be mentally strong, and that's what I take away from it. And I hope that's what you take away from it. Don't ask things to choke you. Moral of the story. Also, what had happened is my fan, you see, alright, my fan right here is on a binder because I'm organized. And it fell against my bed right here. What I don't get is like why it stopped shaking, and then all of a sudden why like one of the railing posts started like I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm exhausted.